Also, I keep letting him out, which makes him more keen on it. But hey, these chunks need brought in. It's of vital importance. Oh, good to see that skeleton finally rot away. Okay, this thing is very power hungry. And I want to smelt from slag forever with a limited radius. Preferably very limited, actually. Let's just have it like so. And this is going to bring the room down quite a bit. I'm going to copy this setting, paste it here, and make it more important. And then, well, we need this stuff hauled over here on the double. I don't think you're going to haul that stuff, are you? Somebody's going to have to haul it. There we go. Now we've got a massive. Oh, it's not blowing at all. Right. Well, I better switch this thing off for now. Flick that switch. Nice and quick. And there we go. We're no longer hemorrhaging power quite so much. I might actually benefit from switching you off as well. Better only to use this when I need to. It literally smelts steel, a very power-intensive activity, extremely. But it's a good way to get a whole lot more steel. Well, I hope it is. I want you to haul this slag, please. Bring it over there. Actually, I do want to expand this zone quite a bit so that we have a lot of slag to very quickly pick up and smelt. Ooh. Okay, they're taking a nap before they go on the attack. Hopefully all the food is no problem. It all started here, and we're still keeping this disgusting mess of a room around. Well, it's important to me, if nothing is storage. When I really start expanding this, I should be able to have a lot more storage going for me here. I'm a little worried that I don't have many good ways to go to and from through here. There's a lot of movement going up to get out here. But I'll make my bed and lie in it. That's for when I dig this out, and that will be a day someday. There we go. We're actually storing some stuff there, which is good. Well, as long as it's windy, it's actually, even when it's not very windy, we do have excess on the system. That's good. Just glad to finally get this stuff done. By this stuff, I mean getting the research done. Comes along rather nicely. Maybe I shouldn't focus on this right now because you guys are about to go on your rampage. Alright. Hopefully we didn't immediately walk into being shot at. Huh. Almost, actually. There's the steel mini turret. However, it's not going to be able to shoot through most of this stuff, so as long as we tack around here, we'll be good. Here's Seymour Butts. Bolt action rifle. I don't know where the rest of his friends are, but I like a look of a spare battery. Again, I can't steal a solar generator, much as I'd like to. Dry thunderstorm also, that's bad. Okay, let's get over here. It's actually kind of bad for us to be around here because we just get shot at with no real animals. Oh, yeah, right. That's important. Animals, please. No, not that way. You'll get shot, you idiots. Melee attacking the steel mini... No! 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 Attack these idiots. There we go. A Yaka for one. You know, next you could go up there and shotgun some of them, rather than getting bolt-action rifled there. Maybe you should take a step back. Because I think that one wants to shoot. What a terrifying thing for these people to see running at them. Angry elephants. Oh, drill arm. I want another one of those. Actually, I'm thinking about just giving Lona that drill arm. I've not found somebody else that's custom made for drilling. Huh. Body purist, though. Huh. Sickly, though. You know, just not finding anybody suited for mining whatsoever around here. Not a sausage. Come on, Seator. Oh, that's right. Seator's slowed down by that brain injury. I keep forgetting. Not just slowed down, but worse at damn near everything that she does. But it's not going to stop us from butchering these poor folks. Also, I would like to cut off the electricity here, so I'm actually going to send the people around here to disable the electricity. Mulch them down, folks. Also, please cease your attacking. I don't want you to go and... I do not want you to go and deal with the turret. Well, I'll certainly be taking these people as slaves, but I want the... kind of want the components out of this a lot. Who's the best at construction? That's Nyx, meaning Nyx would be the best at deconstruction. And if I take this thing... Wait, what was it? How did I do this before? I thought I had a way to destroy these turrets or something. Claim the building. Well, I can't claim much. Also, are there 6? I thought they were told there were 5 here. I'd like to attack the power conduit, but... Oh, I can now. Excellent. Good. Good, good, good. Rip that out and then it'll no longer be aggro on us. There we go. Threat averted. Or are you telling me there's another threat? Of course there's no other threat. Why is this not counting as done? And there's no one to leave. Oh, Seymour is actively trying to leave. Seymour doesn't have that drill arm, do they? No, no they don't. Out you go, Seymour. Oh, come now, Seymour. You're only hurting yourself. It's gonna suck for me if he keels over. Get out of here. There we go. Area's safe, so claim that, deconstruct that. Nyx, please get on it. And Illustration, let's find out what's around here. Nice to know I don't need to deconstruct these things. Oh god, it's what another cursed place. This whole world is damn near cursed. Oh jeez, John! How injured are our people, or our animals? Nothing to worry about. Just checking what there is here, and making sure this gets deconstructed. And there's the silver. I would like this wood, by the way. Could you go and deconstruct that, please? Should be nice and fast to do. There we go. Oh, there's no wood in it. I didn't know that. There we go. 50 steel and 2 components was worth the extra time there. Reform that caravan, get back home. See how much faster it is to do? I don't know why we always pop out through other mountains. Take everybody. Why not? Maybe sell them or, well, I don't know. We'll do something to them. Turn them into skin if nothing else. They get no food. They get no treatment. That should be fine. Right. All the components, all the steel. I'm tempted to take those granite chunks. Seriously tempted about it. Can't go wrong with a couple of rifles. Because I can send those to other people later on. Definitely take the silver. Every last drop of silver. Not the awful bed, but definitely the excellent bed. Definitely you, definitely you. You know what, even normal beds are fine. Heavy, but fine. I remember having a mod that let me set where I came out of my base. Lona says, here's to another brutally efficient raid. Well, Lona, we know who we have to thank. He says, without saying it or thanking them. Steal all their stuff, and then be sorely tempted to steal the rest of these chunks. Limestone, I don't have limestone. Might be nice to have that as a change. But nah, granite's where it's at. How much longer is it going to take to move like this? A lot faster, but think of all the chunks. 22 granite chunks is about 40 odd bricks. I'm doing it. Not only do we capture these prisoners, we force them to carry massive granite chunks for miles. Are those quest locations considered raids? I've been reluctant to try raid precipits because I wasn't sure of it. Yes. Going to anywhere out here and doing that counts as a raid. Trabo medical emergency. Well, help them then. Because I kind of want them dead. Does that stop the thing? Hopefully it still moves, even though, yeah, the whole thing's still moving. 2 days of food, 4 tiles per day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they'll be back in no time. Not to mention they're sped up by having all these lovely animals. Now, all we have to do is not have everybody here keel over and die, whilst everybody out there is working hard. And okay, we've got a lot of excess on the grid. It's almost storing too much. So Meowzilla, I would like you to turn this on. Well done, Meowzilla. You're quite good at turning me on. Now I would like you to smelt steel forever. Nice and fast. They really sped this up. And hey, it's letting out light, so it doesn't matter. It's still going to be a light thing for you to do. Oh, 15 steel per slag. That is good. Doesn't sound good, but it is good. Then my ideal world is having some hefty storage nearby, so he barely has to move to do this. Tall wooden shelves there and there. Then he won't have to budge and he'll have access to quite a lot of slag. 16 slag, in fact, at a time. Eats a lot of wood, but wood is always being eaten around here. Did I not take the lamps? Well, I didn't check what lamps actually melt down to. Doesn't matter, though. We got a good haul, and we'll be fine. 2.2 days of food as they agonizingly slowly make their way back here. The Concord of Onbuta has 60 components here. Tempting, but I'm trying to ally them. Speaking of which... Boomer, could you flick that switch on, please? And then when it gets its power, which it does, please call our allies and request a bulk trade. Oh, you won't even do social over that? I guess, how is a mute meant to communicate over the radio? Trade caravan, bulk goods trader. Thank you, good night, and much love. I'll also turn off the power. Bit of a shame I have to keep doing that, but for now I can't afford to be anything less with my power. Gonna have another battery to shore up with though. I'll put it over here. 60 components are a lot of trades. Yeah, but I'm not desperate for components, and I am desperate for an ally. An industrial ally. Bringing it up from minus 100 to 76 is already a lot of work. Yeah, I was ill and health chatted about cooking with pumpkins. That's a conversation I'd like to have. What's surprising is why the tribals have their own comms. Well, we're tribal and we have our own comms. Maybe they just have old ham radios where we have this very special comms console. There we go, look at this steel just coming on in thanks to all this slag. You can raid them and release the prisoners after to make friends. True, but I am pretty close to being able to just fire off pods to make friends that way. That said, that's a very convincing argument. 7 people that we take back, and we tend to them all, and then we release them as soon as we can. That is pretty good. That's about 7. That's a lot, actually. John, you're in charge around here. Are we going to go and make friends through brutal measures? What a question to ask a guy who's forcing all these injured prisoners to carry big old granite chunks to base. Is there any other way to make friends? Asks Illustrajon. You're right, it was a stupid question. But it didn't get a stupid answer, it got the correct answer. Let's go and pillage our way to friendship. Illustrajon was superfluous though. I'll send out Lona and probably Nyx. Voomer is too useful back at base, and trust me, it's hard for me to say that Voomer is useful as straight-faced, but Voomer will help. Hope I have enough space for all these people I'm going to be bringing in. I got crummy leather, crummy rolls for them here. Oh, I'm bringing back new beds. New awful beds for them to sleep in. And since I'm going to be releasing them, I don't need to worry about them being horrible. Infection on the road. Oh, I guess one of the problems is that I'm not feeding these people. I haven't feeding you, right? You get nothing! They'll get paced when they arrive here. I'm not feeding them on the go, those berries are for my people. Also, all these lovely meals are for my people. The kibble is for whoever wants it, I suppose. Alright, you cleared the mountains. This will be a really quick shot to get back here once the caravan starts moving again. They're on the YGN diet. I've heard good things. Imagine looking forward to the taste of nutrient paste. Just ask Brute Queen. I was very close to killing Brute Queen in my last campaign due to that. But close was not close enough. She survived. And she lived to eat that paste and love that paste. Quite the diet for her. She probably lost 10 kilos on the march. Probably not 10 healthy kilos to lose. RimWorld awakens the side of Jake we haven't seen much of since Frostpunk. I do miss Frostpunk. Also, I miss all this slag. Is there more slag out there for me? I hope so. Otherwise, I'm building all this up for no good reason. There's quite a bit of slag out there. We can always send out Ryan for it. I'm surprised he even considers running away. His mood is sky high. He's got that oppressive stuff being worn. Maybe I just need to have him surrounded by more terror things. Maybe that's the thing. He's always moving around, so he doesn't always see the terror. good, efficient movement around here. It's kind of nice not to have to stop and agonize over every single thing you do. Now you can just kind of set them up and watch them go. Voomer researches, Health does whatever he does, Meowzilla builds and refines and other things. Also, I should have turned it off because I was draining all my watt power when it's not on. Turn off the power once you're done with that there, Meowzilla. In fact, just turn it off now. There we go. Get some excess stored in the batteries. I missed the raid. How do you manage to capture as many as you did? Every time I do, I down a pawn, I just end up decapitating the poor lot. There is a setting for that, actually. It is the only setting change that I made here. But the game arbitrarily kills people when you down them. And there's a bonus chance here. I just set it to 0. I don't like the you can shoot off, you can shoot someone's leg, or you can just punch someone in the leg, and when they go down, the game will arbitrarily kill them. It's a way to control your population, I believe, because if you down lots of people, you can always recruit lots of people. But I'm keeping myself to 7 colonists anyway, so I'd rather just have more people to play around with. Not in the sense of having them on the colony. I also remember a certain travelling companion hoarding all the foraged berries during that trip, says Brook Queen. That, oh, if you died due to that, I would have been all sorts of unhappy. Right, let's copy those settings, put them over here and here. I guess you should actually be the, if anything, the, yeah, important for now, I suppose. Important place for the steel slag. Can still bring it over here, but that's more of a halfway house. I want all the slag brought over here, please. Hey, they're almost back. How are people doing on their diets? Needs, right? So, I don't know what these people have been eating. Who's been feeding a yakka? They're not allowed to food. Maybe they're able to forage themselves. They have level 5 in plants, which allows for a little bit of foraging. I don't understand. There's no way they'd all be that well fed. Not after a day on the march. Oh, this one's got no... Okay, we must be feeding them something, and I don't like the idea of that. They're on the you get nothing diet. Oh well. That's fine for me, because it's less work for me. Does a slave count as a colonist? I don't know. I prefer to keep fewer people. I'd be very hesitant to go up to 8 people. Alright, they're back, and they entered from this way. So they came in from the south but still ended up here? I don't get it. And our animals should most certainly be going to the unpacking zone. Where they shall be unpacked. Extravagant structure. I don't like these ones. It's like, please build a big thing. It's like, okay. And if it gets destroyed, your relations drop by 10. That seems a very little consequence. It's just not exciting. It's a way to put interesting structures on the map. But in terms of actually executing it, it was interesting to do a couple times and then I never wanted to do it again. Alright, welcome. Ditch all that gear, please. Z-O-Z. Dear oh dear. Anyone else coming back? Seator, of course. Seator doesn't need to drop off anything. Wait, Igor is still on cowering indoors? I guess that makes sense for Igor. Makes a lot of sense for Igor. Crumbs is fan of gaming, right? Fan of gaming. Unpack zone, please. Lumbering his way there with all of his mental deficiencies. That's the problem with the Bart race. It took a lot of out of his brain and his eyes, and I suppose his spine. Imagine working hard to beat JJ at something. Well, that's what Fan did. And to his credit, managed. There we go. Now get back to what you want to do. We've also got people we need to bring along to jail. They are quite nicely actually coming along to jail, so I appreciate that. But we do need to bring them over a bit faster. Wait, unloading them? How do we unload them? Some questions probably... Oh, right, like that? That's a weird way to do it. Yeah. Well, whatever works. They'll hobble their way down there. It's not like they have injuries that I have to worry about. Now, here's the thing. They're not part of any movement, are they? They have this Arctic Creed, but they don't belong to any... well, anything. So I'm free to do with them what I want. The question is what I want to do with them. Oh, well, not going to get much out of Singe. They're on a rampage. John, don't be scared. Just smash them. Well, there we go. Right foot, right leg. Extreme pain. I don't think they have any gear that I should care about, so just finish the fight. Show them their place. In front of everyone else. Oh, you cut their leg clean off. Come on, we need that for leather, John. Stop playing with your food, John, and kill them. There we go, that's more like it. Now strip the body. Let this tainted garbage stay down here. And then that's that. Oh, I see. John's the only one that's on wardening, isn't he? Well, he's the only one that's importantly on wardening. So he's the one that's trying to drag them down to their prisons. Unfortunately for them, they're all going to die and get turned into human skin, because I'm quite close to being able to blast that human skin over to our friends to make new, better friends. However, very little rest for the wicked. I want Nyx and Lona to sleep well. Not together, of course, because tomorrow they're going out once again, and we're going to get ourselves some new friends by force. And if people have been wondering about the kills, yes, we can check those under the Records tab. Health here has killed 27 things, but 23 of them have been animals. Then we compare you to the likes of Illustrajon, who has killed 15 humans and 0 animals. Getting killed before making it to prison was such a good idea for Singe. Entrambo's spirit is broken. He was forced to question everything. His belief has been reduced to 50%. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to believe everything. These people can barely make it. But I want that drill arm, let's not forget that. I'm here to remove that part. Also, John, I appreciate this is a bit of a waste of your time here. Wait, this rock is in the way. Still, solar flare. There we go. Just stop that door being blocked. Oh, he's got an extreme infection. Oh, but he's almost immune. He'll be fine. According to the Reddit, when you form a caravan, there's an option on the config tab that lets you set where you appear on the world map. Might be out of date, though. Form caravan. Not seeing anything on the configs here, though. Change route. See, this is the route that it takes me to, but it ends up popping me out the top anyway, so... Planning mode uses default caravan speed. Your speed may vary. I don't get it. Surely there's an answer on how to deal with this out there somewhere. If you know it, I'd love to hear it. Also, good to see Rook is still doing well out there. Shattered nose, losing blood. Prisoner Mel's got that arm. No, no, no. Well, they're not going to escape very well now, are they? Actually, John should do that in case they fight back. Or rather, you should take them to bed. See what's what. It's outdated unless... Ah, damn. Damn. Well, Mel's got that drill arm, and I want that drill arm. Like, Lona, unfortunately, doesn't have any injuries in the hands. That would be good to go, ah, well, you already have this injury, I'll give you this drill arm. But as Lona is the only person who has any aspiration towards mining, it would be good to have you be able to drill out a lot faster than you do. You're coming with us. I guess there's only so much fighting you can do when you are in chains like that. And good, Mel's getting a bed. The good bed on top of that, easier to work on. The number of animals here is getting a little out of control. The drill arm will not impact taming. The only thing the drill arm will do that negatively affects you is it will slow you down slightly. Very slightly. I think 0.08 movement. So not even 10%. That's still unfortunate. But otherwise your hand works. Oh, well, let's check it out here. Drill arm. Mechanical arm replaced for speeding up mining. Built-in snake drill as the amount of It's somewhat ungainly, which slows down movement slightly. 8% down. But your mining speed will go up by 160%. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. It is AI who decides the direction based on estimated travel length. Like, that doesn't seem to work then. Berries rotting away once again. Alright, Mel's gonna need that herbal medicine, and I want that. I want that part. Actually, I'm really just going to slice these people apart, since we're going to bring in people that we can trade with soon. Oh god, you got gutworms as well. Wait, you also have a drill arm? What is the world coming to? These people are just walking in and offering their bodies to me. And another drill arm! It's almost like I captured these people from some kind of mining site. Did I only capture 4? I thought there were 5. Oh well. Oh well. I'm actually going to take all their stuff off of them first, though. You killed the 5th. That makes sense to me. And 1 escaped. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember now. They died on their way back, despite my best efforts. Okay, right. Remove that arm. Remove that arm. And remove that arm. And now it's a free-for-all. Kidney, lung, heart. Kidney, lung, heart. Kidney, lung, liver. Kidney, lung, liver. Now this will boost my health, but I plan on using this wealth, because I'm very close to being able to get my transport pods, and that's so big. I need to use this steel for a lot of things as well. Part of this operation is getting a biofuel refinery operational. I guess I'll just do that over here. Can the biofuel refinery be moved? Does anybody know? It would be useful for me if it could. Otherwise I'm actually going to have to think about where I place it. How hard is it to ration playing RimWorld? Very hard. It cannot be moved. Well, that's a damn shame. I guess I'll just place it over here for now. No seat for it, but it's not something that'll probably take that much time. Unless I have a spare seat. Minify. I'm not looking for mods that let me do that. I'm not looking for mods that cut out things like that. Just looking for quality of life, and I don't see that as quality of life. I see that as just making life easier in a... I shouldn't even try to justify it. It's not what I'm looking for. That's the be-all and end-all of it. I chew through my medicine doing this, but oh well. So much junk here that needs to be moved around. Ryan Rex busy cleaning up even when Health is trying to sleep. Yeah, well. Installing lamps, create enough light to speed things up. I'm not looking to light this place up, and if I was, I would just get Illustration to light it up. Which he can do like he did here. I forget how long the pinhole lasts, but it's quite a while. Oh, goodbye kidney. Goodbye arm. Oh, Boomer's doing a good job on these already. And Nyx is going to take a shaky hand at it as well. If you have a drill arm, you're still going to be as fine at surgery as if you had a normal arm. Or hand. 10-hour stream, but remember, I'm not addicted. I can stop whenever I want. I can. Just choose not to. Simple as. Let's cancel these for now. The hunger for steel is pretty high, but it'll get better. Okay, Lona and Nyx. You guys seem awake, alert. Alright, Nyx is busy harvesting organs. Oh, he's no longer inspired. I forgot he had that inspired thing going on. Right, it matters not though. We're going out to the big old world, and we're going over to take over this component mining site. Form caravan to go here. What the heck? Yeah, whatever. Lona and Nyx. It'll give you a nice opportunity to bond over shared interests or something. Who's coming? Actually, the point is too far away over here. I think it'd be faster to leave that way. It's my oh well, I can automatically move the caravan point. Caravan journey spot straight up. Back to the world. Form caravan, go there, figure out how. Neither of you are good at... well, neither of you are that good at foraging. Fan of gaming. Still a bit preggers for this. Oh god, they're all getting too pregnant for these sorts of things. That's alright though, just means we have some new life when we're on the move here. As long as Seator's with us. Ooh, Linus, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of them. It's a shame Spengler doesn't know how to fight yet. That pregnancy is way too far along to be something we want joining us. That'll do though, these tend not to be so defended that this sort of thing becomes a problem. Flag Flare wants to be taken over for war, but you're not good enough. I'll take you anyway though. And then travel supplies, which I will dictate. No kibble, heavens no. Some packaged meals, just take all the berries. Oh, you are taking all the berries. You'll find enough food to eat on the way back, of that I'm confident. A little bit of medicine. And both these crummy... well, they're not that crummy, but a couple of bedrolls. On you go. Losing Nyx and Lona. Well, Lona's a bit of a loss, but Nyx is just superfluous for the base at this point. Tough to say, but truth often is. Bring chill in case there's a need for explosives. No, I don't want to damage what's in the base. What's in the base is useful for me, remember that. Hey, what happened to my growing zone? Oh, there's my growing zone. I wondered where it went. But it was still there. Fan of gaming, you're looking a bit, slow there. Died during surgery. I'm sure we can live with that. Slicey, slicey. Okay, this also needs a bit of power coming towards it. I'd love to neaten this up down the line, but oh well. Right, all these people dying. Oh, I was meant to strip them first and I forgot. Are you still... Oh, you're not dead yet. Strip them. Are you about to die? Not yet. These clothes aren't worth a lot, but I can still send them off in one of my wee whoof off things. Yeah, that's a real word. The whoof off things. The transport pods. It'll be good value. Not good value, but value is good value. And I'll be sending them off as soon as... who are we missing here? Can't you guys leave yet? Guys? Guys? Time to leave. Time to go. Oh, the Thrumbo. Thrumbo's further away than I thought. Again, it made its own route, which may or may not be faster than just going along here, but probably not. Mountains take forever to clear. He had 500 silver. They would have dropped it anyway when they die, but they had that because they had to carry it back from the last site. Now, why we let them carry this stuff, I don't know. I wouldn't let them carry it. Oh yeah, right, we brought back all these chunks. How useful for us. There we go, loads of deaths. And I do want to butcher them up for their skin. That skin's going to be important. Who's on cooking duty? John, it's actually quite important for me that you take on that cooking, please. It's a waste of your skills, I know. Tragic. But currently you're doing something that health can do anyway. You are going to butcher those foreigners, right? No, he's doing psi focus gain. You got a problem with this? Let him get his psi focus. I'm sure he'll butcher immediately afterwards. I wonder how it's going to go down when they try to run away, or if they try to run away. I guess I'll just smack the crap out of them to suppress him. The iguana would make a cute pet. I second TBW's take. Tame the iguana. No. Not the biggest fan of iguanas around here. I'll pass on that. Bulk trader. Oh yeah, the one that I asked for. See how necessary that is. But John, would you kindly butcher up all these things that we have? Okay, that's what he's going to do. Going to go and do now. Wonderful. A little less skin off of them and a little less meat off of them, I think, because of the organs we took. But skin is skin. Okay, we made it. What's this all about then? Do you see any turrets? I don't see any turrets. I see a lot of people that are going to die inside here. Let's get ourselves over here. Oh yeah, and tell the animals that you've got to come along. Oh no, 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 not that. Got to come along. I saw the knife and thought, ooh, violence, yes. Not like that. Oh, that's a bit far for us to go. Should take a back route and tell the animals to go kill as they desire. That's bad. That is very bad. We don't like that incendiary launcher at all. Hopefully he gets engaged close enough to deal with that. It's tempting to send Lona in just to shank them, but Lona might get double timed on it. However, Lona does have flag flare, so go for it anyway. Nyx offers some supporting shotgun shells. Oh wait, no, there they are. There they are. Oh, they've got another friend with a shotgun. That could be the end of Lona if Lona gets too cocky. Back a bit, back a bit. Good shot in the Java. Wait, there are a few more of them than advertised. I'm gonna need space for this back home. Well, I have space for it back home, thankfully. Right, Meg Chem fuel from organics. I shouldn't need a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of corn and fruit to use for it, so that's okay. I can make it out of human flesh if I so desire. Not sure I so desire that, though. Dye, hops, leaves. Certainly not chocolate. Kibble is actually a very nutrient efficient way to make it. But it's not time efficient. I should make it out of all these raw things that I have. Can you throw people into chem fuel thing? Yes, but only their butchered flesh, not their entire bodies. Oh, don't be hit by that! Okay, well, we're in good cover here then. Not good enough though, back a bit, back a bit. Well, actually, Jabba's been shot so much they're never gonna score a hit. Here lies Jabba, they never score. Okay, they're fleeing, it's good news for us. But Lona's getting cut with a knife, well that's not good. Lona's getting lots of cut with a knife, don't get your leg cut off there, lassie. What are we doing here? Are we going to wrap up quickly, or are we going to take this thing apart for steel? And no, we're going to wrap up quickly. I don't want these wounds festering. And I believe we've taken over the place and won. So that's exactly what we'll do. Detol is not... I wonder about this. The more people we get, the better. And we've only got 4 of them. I wanted more than 4. I want as many as we can have. But I'm only seeing one person there left to get. What do you think? Yeah, I think we're going to go in for the kill. You go put out that fire so it doesn't cause us issues. Hopefully none of these people are so... Oh, another drill arm. Oh, Nyx. Not the right Nyx, but there you go. Loka, Crane, Beast. Oh no, Dato's getting out of here. Okay, what a shame. Go and have a quick check and peruse what's in there, please. Yeah, there's our score. There's our trophy. Yeah, it's drill arms galore. I wonder if they thought about that when they decided to add that in. Okay, take all of our prisoners. That's not as much gain of happiness as I was hoping for, but it is going to be about 50, perhaps more, so that's already quite good. And we will treat them with lovely respect. Shame these people had to die, but that's okay. Components, please. No tainted gear for me. Wouldn't mind that urn, I suppose. And the lamps, and the bed, and the other bed, and the fire foam popper, which I didn't check to see what it dismantled into. Take the guns as well, those make nice presents. The knife, well, I guess it's worth something. These dead bodies are actually worth something as well, if they don't spoil on the way back. That's a good enough reason, actually, to take them back. All the components, I'm not so sure I want to take more chunks with me, though. It's just, you know, it's free chunks. The flak jacket is tainted there, that's what the T stands for. Tainted means it's not worth any money and no one wants to wear it. Actually, it's somehow still worth $17, but I still don't want it. Tainted flak is good enough for a slave. I'm not giving my slave good stuff like that. He doesn't deserve it. Take all the meals. And just like that, we have food for the journey. Alright, let's go. Taking all those bleeding chunks with us, though. I'm pretty sure I took the bed. If I didn't, shame on me. But it is a good marble bed. John, if you could kindly haul the rest of the stuff out here, because I need all this space for more people. Oh, is the elephant calf going to eat some human meat? No, but it would have been very cute if it had. I think I'm going to zone my animals to allow to eat here again. It has restored a lot of grass. Okay, if these guys could kindly heal themselves up, rather than dying on the route. Still says they're bleeding. I'm not happy with them still bleeding. Maybe they're busy patching up these people instead, but I'd rather they patched up themselves. I guess it's just Nyx that has a lot to do there. Yeah, well. We'll see what they can manage. I'm sure they won't die out there. Can Nyx even self-tend? Well, he's going to have that turned on now. Okay, well that's what's happening. They're just spending a lot of time tending to the prisoners instead. But I'd really rather they tended to themselves first. Oh, I didn't check out our bulk trader, did I? Sorry, John, you'll have to get up and deal with that. Lona, please don't die on us out there. Okay, you're working on it. Good. Either you or Nyx is working on it. Right. Well, I sincerely doubt these people want our elephants either. Nope. Not even as a gift. Not even as a gift. I need to figure out someone to sell elephants to. Right, what do you have for me? I'll sell you these. Oh, they'd buy my human meat? I might as well. I've got very little else use for it other than kibble. Wood. I think that's what I sent you out for. And an opportunity to sell my clothes for money. But now that I think about it, these clothes would probably work better as gifts. Still a good way to get a half-decent chunk of wood, but... I've got a good synth thread top hat. Don't know where that popped out from, but you can have that. Buy fox fur cape, you will be missed. You know what, I don't think I want to do this. I'd rather give these away as gifts to my new friends. I'm just using this as an opportunity to sell my human meat and get myself some more wood. I don't think there's anything else I'm after. Buy horses, it's extremely good for map travel speed, Jake. They're a pain to feed and such. Yeah, that's not good enough for me. I want elephants and thrombos and that's it. Anything else is just going to be kibble. 160%, yeah, but I already get 130% for my elephants. I don't really see the point in going for that little extra. Alright, good enough. Horses, Golden Horde. What, and we meet the Swedes and they slaughter 6,000 horses to every 30 Swedes that die. Yeah, we had a horse called Depression and that sure didn't last. Okay, you actually healed yourself up quite nicely there. That leg was in danger though. Danger of being cut off with a gammy knife. I just hope you don't get infected. Oh god, Nyx is sickly. He could get infected. Better heal that up fast. That's a good reason not to send Nyx on these expeditions when he comes down with a plague or more muscle parasites. Ah! Oh, it's Loco. We don't care about them. We don't even know who they are. One of our walking drill arms, perhaps. Alright, they should be pretty fast on coming back like this, despite how injured everybody is. Yeah, elephant horde beats it all. Bye-bye, locos. Lanzos. Growing corn here was a bit of a mistake. I have plenty of corn. But if I'd had a horrible blight, it would not have been a mistake. All this tainted stuff should just burn. Burn in the heat. Hard to tell at a glance if it's tainted. But I'm just confident it is, because we carved up some dead people for it. Okay, come on, Boomer. We almost have what we need to make friends. We're almost there. Also, check it out. Finally got a half-decent batch of chem fuel here. Does this place take chem fuel? It does now. Chem fuel's very volatile. Can be pretty awful if somebody goes on a mental break rampage and punches all the chem fuel that you have. It doesn't end well for many people. Certainly not the one that tried to do it. Modo asks, is there still alive as an elephant? Looks pretty alive to me. Not just alive, but pregnant. And there's your old gunshot in your ear that you had a while back. I need to find a way to sell these elephants, though. They are multiplying beyond control. Now, I could get them more under control if I kept them indoors and I fed them purely on hay grass that I cultivate. That way it's very quick to go and tame them, and I can just break them out when I need them. So essentially I would keep a barn. I'm unsure about that, but I am thinking about it. Also, let's switch this off. It's not needed anymore. So let's switch that off. Keep the power that we have. The power that's inside. Good, that's still roofed. I'm surprised how happy the place has been all day, even when there are constant attacks. I take good care of my people here, but even I'm surprised at it. I think it's all the killing. Oh, the killing and the raiding. Also, we did attend that that wedding. That really made people happy for a long time, especially the wed. Okay. Okay. I didn't have a plan for after we got the transport pods. Geothermal generator is tempting, but it's very expensive. In a lot of ways. You could separate the males from the females to stop the breeding. Hopefully they won't try and pull a Jurassic Park on you. Do elephants fit in transport pods? They do. I could send elephants to make lots of friends. That's actually a very good idea. What's the value of our elephants? Jimmy, for example, here is worth $600 as a fully grown male. A calf is worth $240. Character quality times 40%. So yeah, we could end up sending off our calves in as presents to our friends. It's an idea, but I feel like it's not very space efficient. They are also heavy buggers, aren't they? Also, I thought Rook would leave the map by now. How much do you weigh? Probably an awful question to ask a girl, but they must have a weight somewhere. Health? Records? Not seeing it if it is there. Not seeing it. Oh well, we can figure that out when we have a drop pod made. Firing up the elephant battery farm. They're probably more valuable to me skinned alive for all their stuff, but then I'll make my people sad by sending out or killing off our elephants. But it's good to know that they can be euthanized. Which seems like an oversight. There we go. Thunk down goes the battery, and it had charge in it. Wasn't aware they kept their charge. Good thing it didn't get rained on. Okay, you guys are almost back home as well. And although the people are in horrible pain, they will be taken good care of. And I can't believe it. Raiding that actually didn't reduce our relations. I guess if you're already hostile, they expect you to be fighting. I'm still surprised, though. That's right, I turned these off. Wouldn't mind John doing it if nothing else, but I will unsuspend them. Did I start on geothermal? I'll get it done. It's something, alright. There's a lot of power to be had in geothermal, and the only thing I need to do is occasionally fix the component in it, which costs 1 component. And I'm going to wall them off to keep them super safe, because I hate having these things destroyed. Wall them off with granite. An adult is 500 meat, perfect ratios. 500 meat feels like it'd be worth more to sell the meat than anything else. 500 elephant meat, and elephant meat is worth that. What? They're worth so much more dead than alive. That's strange. Well, guess I'm killing off my elephants. Oh me, oh my. Yeah, then we have the leather to turn into chairs to also send off. And even the calves. The calves have a reasonable amount of meat and leather on them. Not a huge amount, but I don't have to feed calves. Jake, no, says Lona. Yeah, I'd be saying goodbye to the mood, but I'd be saying hello to some new friends. I don't know if tiny little calves have wee tusks on them, though. We can call it dark. The dark time in our colony. We're confused about what we're up to as a group. We decide to slaughter all these elephants. What's wrong with going to elephant heaven? You know that the white elephant is famously an alive gift. That sounds like someone else's problem. Okay, it's a shame you're arriving at night time. Also, there's a quest expiring. Oh, protecting a noble. Yeah, watch as I don't do that. Alright, Lona's still banged up a bit, but at least I didn't lose anything new. And the animals that I sent out, I want them back at unpack o'clock. Except for Sealor. Sealor can go wherever they want. And while you're out there, take these people to their new beds. Remember, we're going to be taking care of these people. We'll never do wardening. Oh yeah, that's gonna... I should have people on low-key wardening so they can actually help out with this kind of stuff. Take to bed. Again, take care of them. Maybe still strip them, because they are enemies of war. But take good care of them and send them back. That's what we're planning on doing. Because this will get good relations with our new... Actually, I don't want to send them back just yet. You get a flat bonus for them exiting a map healthy, but the bonus you get from sending gifts is not whatever I just said there. Sending gifts, you get more if the relationship is really bad. So let's build ourselves up. Pod launcher. I should have the steel for this. Oh, I do. I've got that and then some. Pod launchers can't be moved. I should think a little bit about where I'm putting them. Somewhere around here where we're not going to have a lot of interruptions would be quite good. Get them built, get them filled up, and get ourselves some new friends ASAP. Damn it, Jake, 11 hours. That's not so bad. It's a fun game, easy game to play for 11 hours. Alright, flag flare. Must have felt good finally being on a roll here. Getting to join in with everybody else. I should probably stop bringing back all these chunks. They're weighing me down and something. There's our dead Java. Is there another one of you here? ZOZ, drop your chunks too. And for God's sake, haul these chunks. And get these animals back in Animal Zone. What a bloody mess. I need a lot of hauling done. The game plays you for 11 hours, maybe, but I'm enjoying it. I enjoy this game a dangerous amount. I'm looking forward to having a friend I can bring over, and maybe, just maybe, sell elephants too. It's probably where I'll call the stream though, when I get these new allies to come over with an exotic trader, and we'll see if we can sell elephants. And that gives me a cutoff point, because I will then try to discover what makes you able to sell elephants. I want to spread the venerated elephants across the world, preferably not in pieces, but if that has to be how it's done... Can't believe the slave gets to sleep with you. Right, go and strip next while you're at it as well. And strip them too. And hell, strip them as well. Let's try and clean this place up a bit. Now, difficult question, aside from the fact that I'm not feeding them. Actually, I am not feeding them. I'm fine with continuing to not feed them. I'm more interested in those drill arms. Do I take them out or not? That's a lot of drill arming. The drill arm itself is worth very good money. No, if I do that, I'm going to have to knock them out for it, and that's going to delay everything, so I'll pass on it. Very generous of me, I know. It's a shame Meowzilla needs to sleep. I need this stuff built as soon as possible. Hell, get on it, you'll understand. Yeah, if I took their drill arms off, I would end up sedating them, and that would delay the time it takes to send them off. There'll always be other miners in the mountains, and I'll always have more drill arms. Well, that makes me think maybe the farming place has field arms that would be all the better for me to take. Ah. How about that? Oh, Lona taking a lovely nap there. Okay, you only need one component for a pod launcher, but I think you need quite a lot of steel and maybe a component for a pod. I'll let him go back to sleep after this. Hopefully he wants to go to sleep. I'm happy with all the recreation staying good, even though I don't have that many things for them. Solitary, social, cerebral, music, dexterity. That's already 5 right there. And I have beers for an emergency. Beers that I've had for quite some time. Okay, question. How many tiles away are these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll set it for about 35. That's a lot of gas. I don't have a lot of gas. I got enough for maybe 2 trips like that. Inspired taming again. Where are those thrumbos when I need them? And yes, steel and component for another one of these things. I'm at the point where I'm thinking of storing components here as well. So, how are you planning on coming back, says Khan, right? What do you mean, coming back? We're not going anywhere, at least not yet. Oh, the elephants being all tired is so cute. Animals, elephants. Right, my ability to talk is degrading fast as well since we've been doing this so far. So fast. So long. Christ. How do I English? This rain finally washes away Jimbo's bloody march. Work frenzy for health, inspired taming by you. And you know what? Randy's still taking a nap. Thanks, Randy. I'm going to make some friends whilst you do that, and these friends will be able to combat whatever you throw at me. Oh, right. We're not the ones that are going to be flying in the pods. Other people will be doing that. Moto's given birth as well. I disturb sleep if people are in here whenever we walk past. I should consider closing this door, but I like people being able to get in and out fast, and that disturbance, whilst I'm sure it's very annoying for them, is just a case of too bad. Poor man just wants some sleep. Wait, what's up with this dead person? How long were they there? Oh, I brought them back in the hopes to carve them up. Is this thing getting juiced up yet? No, not yet. Somebody needs to do that. And that someone's you, Nix. Get to it. Auto doors? Auto doors are an absolute luxury, not something I'm interested in. Much like this iguana. Nix, come on, buddy. We've been through this. Much better. Yeah, that puts TBW out of his misery. I'm sure TBW saw a lot of himself in that little lizard. If you can afford auto doors, why have you not won the game twice over? There's a bit of that. Auto doors give you a minor bit of efficiency boost. Some might say it's super major, but those people don't believe in open doors all the time. You still loading that up? I guess you are. Okay, difficult question time. What do we actually load in this thing? How heavy are our... Oh, when I said it could support elephants, it can't support elephants. Only little elephant calves. What a shame. Okay, but I gotta fill it up with stuff for our friends. Generally, I like to give people the chairs. The chairs are quite heavy, but still good at making friends. But anything with good value to them, like these human... Oh yeah, the human leather ones are so much better. Worth more money. Because people think human leather is exotic for some reason. I could throw in some dead bodies. But it's better for me to carve them up, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Could give them lungs and kidneys and things like that. But weapons I tend to think are good to give away. Because they retain their market value when you send them as gifts. But not so when you... I'm keeping that good revolver. I've got sentimental attachments to that right now. A spare good bolt-action rifle might not be too shabby either. But I'm still getting rid of it. Good way to dump all these garbage weapons I've got too. They're just clogging everything up right now. Where even is half of this stuff? Not giving those tusks. I believe in the tusks myself. This music's so damn good. I should give them a lot of these clothes, even if they're bad and awful and poor. They're worth good money. I mean, no joke, I think this is... If you're not going to be playing with kill boxes or your own super soldiers, this is the way to go. That's assuming this works, is it? There's every chance that the way I want to play this has changed since the new thing came out. Oh yeah, I want to give them all this stuff. Even that tainted thing, it's just going to get in the way otherwise. But these clothes that I happily took from people. Bowler hat. We'll give them back their masks. Where did all these bowler hats come from? I don't remember these. Oh well, whatever works. Flak pants being tainted and still good's an interesting one. Flak vests are worth good money, and I don't make use of flak vests often, so... well, at all, really. So there we go. Can I squeeze a little bit more in? Like this simple crummy helmet. Another kilo of things, perhaps? Nope, that'll do. That's a lot to stock up, but we will stock it up. The real dominance play here. Invade a faction settlement, rob them blind, then make amends by sending them a pod full of furniture made out of their dead. Now that's the real RimWorld way, in my opinion. Right, we need this loaded ASAP. Don't care how busy you are with other things, everybody can join in here. Don't tend to people, load this up. I bet it was just the asthma patient. Oh, my heart has an artery blockage. Well, too bad. Maybe it was that horrible infection you have. Well, Boomer will see to you. Bowler hats are needed for the engineer destruction roll. It'll let me know when this one's going off, and it's not going to go off anytime soon. It's a Thrombofur one, which means it has double hit points. Here's the fun thing, it deteriorates by 2 per day, but since it has twice the amount of hit points due to being made of Thrombofur, that impact is far lower. And I can't help but feel it's not going down by 2 per day, so it's only gone down by 5, and you've been wearing it for more than 2.5 days. Lona approached Igor while whispering to herself about the fate of the universe. Still a lot of things to load in here, so get to it, folks. Would it be more efficient to harvest the organs of your prisoners to the point where they're only barely alive and gift the organs? It would be, but I'm not going to do that. Bit too much work on my end to do that. Loka compared Nick's to a chinchilla, and Nick's quipped about craps with Kane. What am I reading here? Yeah, thinking about it, I might have put these a little far away from most of my stuff, but I wanted it out of the way of anything that would attack. Probably a bad call. Unless I have a lot of storage areas next to it for things that I'm likely to send away, like furniture. Damn it, I need you to keep working on this. I need everybody to work on this that can. Can I not instruct multiple people? No, of course not. I know there's a ton to throw in here, but I need people to do it. I don't know what... oh, it counts as hauling. Well, that explains it. I could put everybody at priority 1 haulage. Wouldn't overwrite a lot of this other stuff, because he'd still cook or warden or construct over that. Still gonna do it though. Shift click. Everybody at priority 1 for the hauling, please. You could convert the sick bay into a passage to your storage base. I could convert it into a storage base. That'd be kind of convenient. Oh, you probably mean this part. It would cut a little bit out. But I could convert this into a storage space and move the prison a little more front-loaded so it's quicker to get people to it. Questions for the future. Getting there. Still a lot to throw into it, though. The unfortunate thing is people load them one at a time. They don't do the pick up and haul stuff to help with this. Also, did the iguana get up and crawl its way over here? Impressive. It's still going to die, though. I wish I could dedicate towards myself towards anything at all as much as you dedicate to yourself towards streaming RimWorld. Let's not oversell it here. It's a game I very much enjoy playing. The idea that there's a lot of dedication involved in making this come together is definitely overstated. Quit praying. Start loading this up. I'm not going to launch it just yet. I need this done, folks. Although I'm glad people are working on it. Turning this into a storage room and front-loading my... Yeah, front-loading my prison is a good idea. I could move the prison up to here, for example, much closer to where people are likely needing to go to it. Which would mean I'd move my medical center over here. Problems of the... well, not problems. Things to tackle in the future. This might be overkill, it might be underkill. It's hard to tell how much people are going to enjoy the gifts you send them until you send them. But I'm looking to get an alliance here. So ideally this gives about 150 and the rest is made up by these people who are probably very hungry right now. This kills me, but let's give them some just paste. No, I got a setting for that, don't I? Prison food. One bit of food to send them on their way. Takes plenty of dedication to not eat for several hours. We've been over this yesterday. It's not a big deal to not eat for 12 hours. It's not a big deal not to eat for 24 hours. If it is a big deal, unless you have some actual problem with your body, I would strongly consider working on some discipline. Of course, you don't have to. That's just how I prefer to live my life. With discipline, he says. Spending all day playing RimWorld. Not sure if that really counts. Alright, it's more full than not, which is a good sign. This is a shame, though. I should definitely have stuff nearer to it. It wouldn't be too bad to move a lot of these. Actually, I could just have a larger storage room here. The only thing that concerns me is if the things tunnel through to get me there. There's a reinforced barrel nearby with an unknown threat. That's not really worth our time. One barrel. Moda, we finished Black and White 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. I think tomorrow I'm going to be eating into the wildcard a bit by going out and shopping myself, so that I can have some food around for future long runs of this. They're going to spoil soon if we don't butcher them up. John, you know what to do. Oh, he makes kibble. That's something to do. Oh yeah, the black and white VOD is for some reason taking ages to process on YouTube, so that'll be live when it's processed properly. Another body for the table, bye bye Java. Your heart will be missed, but not by our shooters. Almost ready, a couple more armchairs, and minified thing time 2. That weird thing reminds me I have not saved in since 1:26 today. That was a few hours ago. Malnutrition is the only reason why not eating for longer periods of time would be an issue. That and pregnancy. Well, fortunately, for a lot of people, I'm not pregnant. Oh, but Nyx is berserk. I'm sure they'll beat each other up. That's not going to be my problem for very long. And the fun thing is, hopefully it shows here. Ruse, human fist, human fist. Okay, well, you're not able to actually land any punches here. They both can't land any punches because they're both quite useless. There we go. They tried it. Fist. Okay. When you have a drill arm, you can actually use the drill as an attack, and that's that little zing noise it's playing, which is not actually connecting any of the attacks. They're just busy beating each other up here. Wait, did they die? No, you're just unhappy for some reason. Knock Nick's out, so I'd have to get involved myself. I'm busy trying to make friends here. Okay, ignore these. They can't be that important. Well, whatever it is, it was heavy that I didn't put in. I can still put in a couple more things. I'd like it to be furniture. It probably was furniture if it was two heavy things. Yeah, it was these two. Now, this needs a mod to reload the transporter. In vanilla, it spews everything out, and then you have to start reloading it. That's very annoying. But not our problem here. Oh wow, Nyx is on a rampage. They're gonna beat up the beast now. Hopefully the beast can fight back. There we go. There we go. Go and capture them. Capture all of them. Put them all to bed. Betty bye-byes. Okay, it's finally ready, and it's worth... Oh my god, I can't reach! Do I even have enough fuel to add to that? I do, I have a little bit more fuel. This is an expensive thing to keep doing. Oh well. Let's just cancel that, I don't want to change you at all. And this one's going up to 40 tiles. Next, I know I've been making you do a lot of things, but please fill that up as well. Oh, out of range. Hopefully I can reach most people that I'd want to be friendly with from here. It would be a bit extra, but I'm sure I could get to Tiana people. It's very easy to get to the Fallen Imperium if I wanted to be friends with them, but it's more important, in my opinion, to be friends with these people right now. And really, making a lot of friends is all about just making more human leather armchairs, or actually I think it's better to make human leather sleeping bags, because they're much lighter. You can fit many more of them into one of these. Faster to make as well. You probably lose a bit on the value, but you make it up in space. Okay. Out you go. 100... Oh, well, that's a lot. That's all we need for friendship. And now let's release our friendly visitors here. You might be injured, but that's not much of a problem for me. Pain shock, not a problem. Watch it fly away. Dumping wealth and getting a friend. It's really the big win. There we go. We just managed to ally with them. We made that big of a difference in how much they like us. We got it to exactly 75 for an alliance. Wait, now Beast is going on a rampage? I was trying to let you go. Well, if they gotta die, they gotta die. But they're my ally. I don't want to hurt them. Alright, let them beat each other up then. Oh no, John means business. I'm trying to release Crane, but we can't because of you. But if I kill you, I'm probably gonna end the alliance. You know what, just leave them there for a while. That means someone's going to have to fix that. What do I do here? Just knock Beast out. If I knock him out, then I'm probably going to lose my alliance. Ryan, you're unequipped. You go and deal with this. Don't want him to break that door down as well. You're also good at punching, so maybe you'll be able to take him down in one shot. Okay, good. I can punch you without breaking my relations. Oh, nicely done. You didn't even take a hit. Well, good job. Don't capture them. I'm trying to let them go, but they don't seem to want to be let go. Okay, so I got my alliance. Now what? Now I'm going to turn on the power on this thing. I'm also going to want to ally the Fallen Empire as soon as I can by sending out similar gifts. What difficulty setting is this? The second hardest one. I forget the name of it. What's it called? They used to have simpler names, and now it's on Blood and Dust. The only reason it's on custom stuff is to kill this enemy death on down thing, which I really don't like. Alright, Meowzilla, if you could kindly call the Concord and bring in... Now, people say that Exotic Trader will buy these elephants. We'll see about that. The thing is, are elephants really that exotic? Probably not in the average shrublands, maybe in other places though. Still, let's see what they do. Mostly mechs and elephants difficulty. Not Blood and Dust, mechs and elephants. I like it. I'm going to need more biofuel, quite a lot more biofuel. I should designate this power again and make a... well, maybe not that much, but make a lot more out of all this corn. Because I have a lot of corn coming in. Might as well put it to use here. And hey, look at all this corn ready to be used. Elephants are... The thing that makes elephants really powerful is that there wasn't a risk when trying to tame them. I'm surprised elephants don't have any retaliation chance on failed tame chance. Same with Thrumbos. I could have sworn Thrumbos had failure on tame chance to retaliate. But nope. They just happily joined me, even when we failed. Not that Lona failed often. Failing is one thing Lona does not do on this campaign. I think the tame chance is handling related. The tame chance is, but the retaliation is not. Okay, maybe they retaliate more often if you have crap abilities at it, but I don't think a good taming reduces it all the way down to 0. Alright, Lona. You know, you and your husband haven't been getting it on. Been kind of expecting a bit more action between the sheets there. Crisis of belief in Loka. I'm not even sorry. Did Voomer and Ryan get it on? Okay, maybe this is more often triggering when people are newly getting together. Hope the boyfriend's not tuning in there, Lona. Just when we thought that Nancy Drew would bring you closer together. Killing that iguana ruined everyone's sex life. Yeah, I guess TVW being on the mind would really hamper anybody in that regard. Oh, we're finally healing these people up. But we're trying to let them go. He's snoring next to me. He seems unconcerned. Okay, there we go. We got 12 back from letting that person leave uninjured. Insofar as we call it uninjured. And now I don't need all this stuff to be at priority 1 anymore. Ah, okay, times are good. Times are almost too good. I'm thinking this should also have human leather fur in it, or heavy fur. Maybe not thrumbo fur. But it would be nice to have one of these for... No, there's no need for that, I suppose. I'm trying to think how best to put together a nice pile of human leather sleeping bags for our friends. And I think the best thing to do is do human leather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 85 of them. Or 5 times 85. 100. Now I can do a 6th, but can I do a 7th? I don't know. Shouldn't have quality builder on them, but I do want Meowzilla to make all of them. And this is going to be a very direct translation into wealth. Okay, making a normal one is a huge disappointment, Meowzilla. Could you kindly make much better ones than that? Yes, he can. Masterwork worth 900. Normal worth 360. So this is translating this stuff directly into not just wealth for me, but allies. Nyx, you're not actually allowed to build these, so Nyx, go away. Actually, if you're going to do anything, get the blueprint stuff for that. No, Nyx, no. I should probably just take you off construction. Wait, Nyx is on construction 1 and you're only on 2? Right, I'd rather have you researching than constructing, honestly. I'll tell you if I need you to construct. Oh, I'm out of human leather. Tragic. But I can deconstruct that, uninstall all of these, and I could have a zone, a stockpile zone right next to these, which accepts nothing but critically important, what are they called? Sleeping bags? Bedrolls? Bedrolls and double bedrolls. Well, not even the double ones. Not even the single ones, just double bedrolls. Yeah, 73 human skin, though. Could make a nice single one out of that. Yeah, there you go. Once you're done with that, Meowzilla, go and create that. Ooh, okay. It took a long time to get here, and Randy slapped me silly doing it, but this is finally me able to turn around all this wealth that I've seemingly just been stockpiling for no good reason into something I can actually use. I should use up the rest of these leathers as well, because thrumbo fur and heavy fur is the only stuff I'm really interested in making. Making my own clothes out of, because they are the best in my opinion. How much of this stuff do I have? 280. So what would that be? 160, 170, 240. There we go, getting full-on relations with Onbutta. This means if Randy decides, okay, time for a big raid, I can call in allies, and what a huge difference that'll make. Tonk, 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 tonk. Come on, get making. Good ones are good, but the real stuff is in the Masterworks. Oh, that was the human leather ones. A large meteorite has landed with compact machinery. Ooh. Well, let's leave that on the map and not mine it out just yet. Makes sense for human leather to be the most comfortable, Jake. It would feel like a second skin. How quaint. It's a shame you're not making more masterworks, but I should really work on your construction skill. But that's why I want you to make all this flooring here. But we need more blocks. Someone needs to get on that block stuff. Shame it's crafting work and I've got John on that. When he's not cutting or cooking or wardening. I should have somebody else on crafting. Health could do it. Yeah, health could certainly do that. He's no good at it. Where's his craft skill? He's no good at it, but he might learn a thing or two doing it. Did I run out of elephant leather? I must have failed to count as usual. Let's uninstall those. Shame they're not being brought over here. And now somebody should be hauling. His name is Nix. There we go, just dropping them all off over there. That one should also be uninstalled. Oh, well, he didn't... Wait, what did he do? Did he still have them on it? He did still have it on him. Continue with the hauling there, Nix. Yeah, the snake skeletons are just hanging out. They are only half dead. Outdoor degradation could take one heck of a long time. Gonna need to expand the zone for all these. That's handy for me. A nearby settlement is asking for a lot of robes. I could have Darcy. I could have a legendary prestige cataphract helmet. That is very, very good. Piano and a masterwork throne. This helmet would be so good. You'd never die getting hit in the head with this. Illustration is eventually going to want a piano back here, but I don't know. I don't find these exciting. Even if that's an amazing item, I don't find these very exciting to do. I got any more crummy things to put together into more of these human leather bed, leather bedrolls? Plain leather for a couple more. Okay. A distant volcano has begun spewing up massive amounts of ash. The sun will block, the temperature will go, and plants will suffer. Could take a few weeks, could last many quadrums. Might be an invitation to cut down the trees and the corn while we have it, and stockpile it. The colder temperature will not be very welcome here in winter, actually. People are going to find it a bit chilly, especially health. Oh well, I'm sure it won't be that bad. I mean, this place is arid. It'll be fine, right? Of course it will. Have faith. Looking at here. 1 light leather and 2 plain leather double bedrolls. Actually, I probably have enough here to make myself a good friend. So if I just go to items here, and I throw in all of these, great way to dump the wealth. I can at least see how good that's going to do me. Next, get to work. Wait, what did I think I'm accidentally telling him to take it to his inventory rather than fill it up. That's what I want you to do. Should have thought of that before. That's turbo fast. Now if I were to launch you over, 79. Well, that is right on the money. Off you trot. So this has costs, but the costs are massively outweighed by having allies. You can't bring in multiple allies who hate each other, but gentle tribes tend to get on with each other. I think. Let's check this. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Well, we got you on our side. 3 allies. Next up, I want to get the Tierra Confederation on my side so I can call them in as well. But weren't they millions of miles away? Oh, kind of. That can be solved. I just need to... Honestly, I should have these things completely filled up so they can go to anywhere. What do you call a failed work made of leather? A failure. Oh. I think you're just a bit too sleep deprived there, Lona. And ear deprived. You probably didn't even hear it correctly. For God's sake, I hope somebody could buy these elephants off of me. I made that monkey paw curse wish here. I want more elephants, and I end up drowning in elephants. Also, it's light enough to still have our plants grow. So much for volcanic winter. Maybe it takes a while to come into effect. I'd like to have more elephants ready to fight. I'd like all of these people ready to take the fight. Kinda want that boom rat gone though. Boom rat doing even... What is the boom rat even doing here? This is where the auto-slaughter would really come in handy if we didn't venerate these things, but we do venerate these things. Can you send the elephant calves in the pods? Yes, but it's very inefficient to do that. It would be better to slaughter them. And it doesn't feel fitting for our tribe to go slaughtering these elephants. They are important to us. Oh, right, the slag. Are we bringing over the slag here? I'm telling people to, but they're not always doing it. There's a lot of other work for people to do, so I kind of understand that, but... yeah, there's tons of work still for people to do. Like getting more fine flooring going, ain't that right, John? Meowzilla will be on the case eventually. Very slowly, but he gets it done, and this is a good way for him to build up that construction skill of his. Getting up to 10 will be very handy. Yeah. What a man, what a clog man. Meanwhile, the research carries on for geothermal power. Basically, things are going well. It's nice to have things go well. There was a long period of Randy just choking me half to death. But now it is I who am doing the choking to others. That didn't come out at all the way I wanted it to, but I'm sure you know what I'm getting at. I think I'd be well just disassembling these bedrolls for materials and replacing with actual beds at this point. This is how decadent we can be now. Actual beds for prisoners. Honestly, in terms of luxury, I'm about where I was getting near the end of the Rough Randy run. Alright, they're here. Can finally end this at midnight. Are they interested in buying elephants? Get over here so I can find out. And please don't find some reason to die on the way. Oh, it's actually freezing! I didn't think it could get so cold here. There's a risk that health is going to get frostbite. Because it is 4 degrees in there, and he's not a warm lad. What can you make nudists wear to make them cozy? I can give him a torque. Do I have any torques left? A synth thread torque gives a lot of well, it gives 11 against cold. What does your hat give you right now? 2 degrees against cold. Okay, that's definitely a step up. Any other better torques? Devil Strand torque. 10 degrees. Wait, what? Synth thread is a better insulator than Devil Strand? I'll believe it. And it probably doesn't count as impacting on nudity. Nope. Alright, health. You're going to force wear that now. Everybody else is fine into quite cold temperatures. Well, you aren't, but too bad for you. But now he's... that hat keeps him lovely and toasty. Devil Strand shines against heat. Excellent point there. Thrumbo fur stands well against cold. But so does this lovely heavy fur stuff. Where's my heavy fur at, by the way? Heavy fur should definitely also be kept here. Heavy fur and that. Good enough for me. Alright, John, they're here. Let's see if they're willing to buy elephants. If they're not, I don't know what to make of all... what? Okay, well, they're finding some other way to go about this. They buy elephants. Oh, yes. Okay, I think we've got this cracked. Ah, what a relief. What a relief. We can get rid of elephants without breaking the bank here. And we can summon these guys whenever we have too many elephants flying around. Okay, off with the wee buggers here. I'll keep what we have here, and we just generate elephants that we gob out for money. Again, it would be better for me to just slice them up and sell them as constituent parts, but that's not what our religion is about. Thrumbos, on the other hand, I would do that in a heartbeat too. Oh, I can get rid of Chul. Bye, Chul. Now, the question is, what can you do for me? They want... Cedar's got his head chopped off there, or her head chopped off there. Ah, they sell components. They sell advanced components. Glitterworld medicine, plasteel, scythe trainers. I like focus. I don't like neuroquake. They're willing to buy all of our all of our body parts. All the drill arms that we got as well. Can make something of it all. I'm tempted to give Lona 2 drill arms, so she just goes brrr through all the walls. It would be quite the new look for Lona, but she has a lot less taming and training that she has to do now. Neuroquake is a, a one-use superdose of mechanites that to learn Neuroquake. Find discontinuity in the psychic field and unfold it, releasing a massive amount of psychic energy. Every creature in range, but outside of a safe inner circle, will be driven violently insane. Casting this takes 12 seconds of meditation, and afterwards the caster goes into a 5-day psychic coma. I don't like the sound of most of this, so no thanks. It's a map wipe, sure. So it's good for if things are really so bad you're gonna die. But I'll pass a bit on that. I will, however, take a Psychic Insanity Lance, a whole bunch of gold. Ooh, a telescope. A mega screen television. Well, it's the only way to get them. I'll have one. I like focus a lot. I'll take it, even though it's expensive. This is really my only good opportunity to get advanced components as well, so I should buy those too while I can. I could sell Fan of Gaming. I wouldn't mind, but Fan of Gaming's been with us through so much, we gotta keep him around. Selling drill arms, where the heck did those come from? We went to a mining site and found some people with excessive amounts of drill arms. I will keep 2 though. I will give Lona 2 drill arms and instruct her to carve the way through the mountains. I just think that would be a funny advancement for her. Sell a female, you have too many of them. Do we? I mean, we keep pumping out these babies that do sell for actual money. It's a shame they get so pregnant, but they're not worth that much money to even do that with. They do eat extra when they're pregnant, though. But I don't want to sell too many here. Besides, they can all fight. Even though the pregnant ones don't fight so well. That's good. That's a lot of money spent. But, well, no buts. That was a lot of money to spend. And John, if you could kindly pick up the stuff they dropped for us. All in all. Don't let it sit out there for no good reason. Sell-off fan of Harim's competition, the other male. No, these elephants, I don't want to sell them off. The new blood's fine, but these elephants have all been well trained to fight and die for the rest of us. Plus, I've given them names. People I can get attached to. The new spawns, they'll be sold off to exotic traders as and when we can, but these guys are going to fight and die as part of the colony. But now, like, it's unbelievable how much of a big jump up I've made. I've been able to ditch a lot of wealth. Actually, do we have that shown here at all? Okay, well, maybe not quite a lot of wealth. But we've been able to turn a lot of the wealth that we had into making allies, which is a huge boon. Wait, the place is worth 100,000. I thought the Arc Nexus quest required... When do you get the quest that says, would you like to sell off your land? Royal Sent, I'm not seeing it here. But it would have been down here as one of the 4-star quests. It's at 35k, not sure what triggers the quest. Hopefully it's not population size 10 or so, because I don't plan on hitting that. I got it immediately when I loaded up my old save, so it must be something I'm not getting. In any case, allies, bodies to throw at invasions here. People that I can gather whenever I need them to help me with these kinds of things. It's all so good for us. It's hard to really state just how good this is for us. Also, I should turn this thing off. Oh, well, unless I want an Imperial Trader to show up, which might be rather nice. They'll only talk to John, though, but go figure. John, go and talk to them, and then switch off the console, please. Marcelona. I hope we don't fail any of these, but it's time to give you the double drill arm. Left arm and right arm. We've yet to have anyone come along that really loves drilling, but you're going to learn to love drilling. You'll still maintain animals, but between maintaining animals, I'm going to have you drill. Probably even going to take you off construction, even though you're so good at it. Immediate military aid. Trade caravan, please. Imperial Trader. And, I thought I told you to turn that off. Oh, you did turn that off. Very good. Okay, it's now midnight. It's even 8 minutes past. In fact, given the 12 hours or so that we just played at this, you could be forgiven for thinking that we haven't changed much here. But that's to the untrained eye. You and I both know better. We've been able to stabilize our elephant population, make allies, go out on numerous raids to make ourselves richer in ways that, those other settled non-raiders could only begin to imagine. We've even walled ourselves in, and although our weapons are still somewhat primitive, you know, through the power of slavery we can still triumph. Oof. Okay. Did that just say the heir of my title is I better not have? I don't want to think about it. I just don't want to think about it. At least until I'm back with more of this, which will probably be tomorrow, maybe a bit later. I will probably want to sleep and eat and buy some more tinners for myself. But until I am definitely back with more, it's a cheers from me, and Health, and John, and Voomerlone and Nix Meowzilla, and Ryan Rex, and our many elephants, especially the patriarch of them all fan of gaming, and a cheerio.